Peter Reinhardt here in Boulder, Colorado at the Fire Within conference. It actually just ended. I'm with Joe D Astice, one of the attendees. He's got his own business called Wood Fire Pizza. Is that right?
Wood Fire Brick Oven Pizza.
Wood Fire Brick Oven Pizza.
Yep.
Where's your rig? You've got one of these rigs.
We are located in Rockford, Illinois. It's about 90 miles northwest of Chicago.
What I've been told is that you make a pizza using fresh mozzarella curd, not the pulled mozzarella, but the actual curd itself.
That's right.
And I'd love to. What I do is I brought you a big chunk of Belgian Gioioso mozzarella, fresh mozzarella, but it's curd, and we have it all chunked up. So show me how you make a pizza out of it.
You get your curd, and you can pretty much pick it up just about anywhere these days. Just give it a little slice, and a couple more slices.
So and this is actually the cheese before it's been pulled into those balls.
This is pre-pulling, and we'll just slice it up into cubes.
Okay.
And you can see they're a little bit thicker.
Yeah, so now you've got the curd, and,
Yep.
and you've got some here already prepared, right?
Now, typically I'll do this the night before we need the cheese because this comes unsalted. So what we want to do is take this curd, we'll put it into a bowl, and we'll take a little bit of kosher salt on here, and you can do it to taste. Just give it a little toss.
Okay.
And we're going to cover that, refrigerate it, and leave it till tomorrow.
So this will be for tomorrow?
That's for tomorrow.
And, this is one you must have done yesterday.
We did this yesterday, so we're ready to go.
So you use this curd, you make pizza out of your truck. What's the most popular version of mozzarella curd pizza?
You know, our most popular pizza is pepperoni.
Of course.
Or sausage. It all depends. But today we're going to make a pepperoni pizza because that's number one. What we're going to do here is we have our...
I'm going to go ahead and move this cheese out of our way so you have room to work.
Thank you. We have our round ready to go. We're going to take a little bit of sauce, maybe a little bit more sauce.
And these are California tomato sauce that we're using, right?
Yep.
Beautiful. It's a little bit of texture to it. It's kind of a ground tomato.
Yep, there's a little bit of texture to it. We're going to add our pepperoni. And this style of pizza, wood-fired pizzas, different. It's typically different than your conventional pizza in that we don't like to overload. My feeling is less is more. So we're going to put just enough pepperoni on. And again, we go back to, and we use the curd exclusively. We don't use.
You don't need any other. Ground cheese or anything like that.
No, nothing. There's enough flavor in the mozzarella here.
Especially you've salted it a little bit, so that brings out even more flavor.
Exactly.
So this is a good lesson because we'll see how much you're using on here to actually make this pizza work.
And
that's it.
And that's about it.
All right, so let's bring it to the oven. We've got this oven fired up real hot.
I think we're about 800 degrees here.
Really?
Yep.
800, okay. Sliding it in. And this oven is mounted on a rig so it actually can go where you want to take it.
Exactly.
It's a mobile oven. And approximately how long do your pizzas usually take to bake?
They can take, depending on the fire, they can take anywhere from 90 seconds to 3 to 4 minutes, depending on the toppings. Yeah, you can make the same pizza, get nearly the same results in a home oven.
Just crank up the heat
as high as it'll go.
Okay, that's what I do too. All the way.
We're starting to see the sauce bubble, and the cheese is starting to soften. Now, if we slice the cheese a little bit thinner, it'll melt faster. If you want it to stay a little bit more solid, we'll use cubes.
So does this perform differently than mozzarella cheese, fresh mozzarella that is pulled and stretched?
It's almost identical, but we don't go through the extra step of having to pull it, having to stretch it. So it's a huge time saver.
I see. Okay, good. And by salting it, it kind of replicates the salt water bath that they stretch it in.
When you stretch it, right. We're going to give it one more turn here, set it right back on the same spot, keep the heat real nice.
Looks like we're about to come out, or we'll lose it.
All right, now
coming on out.
We're done.
We'll land it right on the board here. You can see we've got a little bit of char happening, beautiful char, and not just caramelization, but a little char even in the cheese itself. So what we have here is a pepperoni pizza made with fresh mozzarella curd by Joe D Astice of, tell me the name of your operation again?
Wood Fire Brick Oven Pizza located in Rockford, Illinois.
Look for it.